What is going on, guys? I just got done grinding some more ranked with Ragnir, and I got some games I want to analyze here. So, as of right now, I'll try and put a screenshot on screen. I'm sitting at about, what? 2420. So we're looking at we're in the top 400 range now. We need to get to top 150, and I'm probably about 70 elo off Valhallan. The issue is, every single win I get in 2400 only gives me like 5 to 7 elo, depending on how good my opponent is. But yeah, dude, let's just jump into it, man. As you can see, the session was about an hour long. I'm not going to show it all, obviously. We're going to highlight some of the later games where I'm really locked in and I'm really warmed up. Starting off against this Magyar, bro. As you saw before, this guy is Valhallan, and dude, some of these later games, I was putting in the work, bro. I got some losses and I got some wins to show. So let's just get into it, man. Yeah, this Magyar is pretty good. I felt really good playing against Hammer today. This definitely was my best day. I mean, I pushed to a new peak elo, so obviously it's looking like a really good day here. But I just felt really competent against Hammer and stuff, which usually Hammer really trips me up a lot of the time because it's just so easy to die to it because you have to avoid everything. But I was doing really good against it today. Starting off with this Magyar, man. That's a pretty risky ground pound read. He's got Hammer. He could have turned that shit around if he saw that coming. So I had to be careful with stuff like that. Let's just wait till something actionable happens, you know? Just right now, it's just basic neutral gameplay. My guitars were looking saucy as hell. I meant to dash end light there, but I just misinputted the dash. We got axe. My axe was looking good today. Like, it was actually looking like at a 2400 level. Still not as good as my guitars in most matchups, but I was saucing some people up on axe. Yeah, dude. The main thing with axe is just approaching. Like, approaching with axe is different from basically any other weapon, because a lot of other weapons you want to kind of approach with grounded attacks, right? Because grounded attacks have better frame data, meaning they're faster. If you miss them, they're not as punishable. But on axe, you actually want to spam dare mostly. Also, I side sig there to kill him because I know he's got greatsword, and greatsword players love to sit on the ground. That sig is so easy. It's got such a small vertical hitbox that it's so easily countered by just jumping all the time. But greatsword players love sitting their ass on the ground, so that worked out really well for me. We get a big string here. That was a ballsy ass ground pound. Get a big string there because this guy's not dodging very much. As I mentioned before, not dodging against guitars is a very, very, very important thing to learn. You need to learn that dodge discipline, bro. Because if you dodge every time against guitars have such easy reads that eventually, even if you're mixing up your dodges like completely randomly, eventually you're just going to get red and you're going to take 300 damage and you're going to lose the stock because of it. So it's very important to have that discipline to know when to dodge. Also, I'm playing so goddamn aggressive right now. Like, that's one thing I take pride in my gameplay, bro. I like to think that my gameplay isn't boring as shit. A lot of these sweaty ass Kai's I go against, they just sit in the back and just dance around you until you whiff an attack. That's so boring, bro. I'm just jumping into this shit, bro. I'm just getting after it. We get a nice dare there. Greatsword recovery is so punishable because it's so laggy. Like, it's a very good move because the hitbox is enormous and it's very easy to land usually, but it's also such a slow move. So if you miss that coming back to stage, you're gonna get punished. We're looking at a very even game here. We just keep going. I'm trying to think if I skipped over any thoughts I was trying to finish. I probably did, but this game's moving so goddamn fast, bro, that I don't really have time to talk about it. Unfortunate there, I catch the dodge, but it hits him so late that it doesn't hit the side light, which is unfortunate. The game plan here, what was running through my head right now is like, okay, if I land a dare, I'm just gonna go for the full guitar half pipe, because I expected this guy not to dodge ever, but he was actually doing a pretty good job dodging. So he kind of adapted to, he kind of called on to the fact that I was reading him a bit. That was a horrible side sig. Maybe if it was over the ledge, that would have been an optimal play, but no. See, if I was a little closer to the edge here, actually, let's turn on a capture cursor. Let's turn on a capture cursor real quick. One moment. Here we go. So where did we hit him? We hit him right here. If I was like here instead, then I would have had a better chance at landing that side sig, right? Because the aerial version of the side sig on Axe has a much bigger hitbox than the grounded version. But this was just not it, man. Even if he dodges out there, it's not a kill. Like, the only dodge he does there that actually hits with is dodge out. So you're looking at a 1 in 8 chance, basically, and you don't even get the kill off of it. So that was a horrible play on my part, but he was 2,500. And it's important to note that I literally did not lose a match to anyone under elo than me, or lower elo than me. I lost multiple matches to like 2650s, which were extremely close, by the way. But that was all earlier on. It's just a little easier to keep track. This Red Raptor match was kind of slow. This one kind of pissed me off because we hit a little bullshit here. This one's a very interesting match. I'm not a very good player against boots, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this bullshit. Ready, watch this. Easy side air punish, ready? We clash once. He's got nothing. Another easy side air punish. Where's it at? Let's go. Another clash. And then I get hit by this. That actually pissed me off. And from there, like, this also happened, which is very balanced sig. Nah, the main thing is I just tilted after that. I'm not gonna lie. I just tilted. What the hell is that, bro? I hit the top right diagonal. It sends me down left. That is bullshit, bro. This guy was still higher elo than me, so I wasn't too upset with the loss. This is like bordering Valhallan elo. Like, that's roughly the place where I need to aim for. I believe that guy's still in diamond, so it's like top 150 is about 2,500. Right now, currently we're at 1411. So let's move on to the next game. This match was just domination, bro. This match was just domination. Here's the thing, bro. Anyone who was under 2,400, I was demolishing, bro. I don't know what it is. This guy was just like a cardboard box in my way, bro. Like, I'm just completely clapping this kid. Let's just get into it, bro. Hit some basic guitar strings off the start. Nothing too special. You've seen it before. I meant to dash D-Light there, but I just misinputted. We had the spike hitbox in the side air, so it's actually, this doesn't happen too often, but I do want to point it out. Every now and then, I love side air on guitars. Like, it is such a good move, and usually it's gonna send a roughly maybe like a negative 30-degree angle, right? Like roughly something like this. But there's a hitbox at the very bottom of the side air. At the very bottom. Well, actually, it doesn't look like it's at the very bottom, but you notice this is a lot steeper of an angle. Like, look where it ends up. We're looking at like a 50-degree angle or like a negative 50 or some shit. It's way steeper than usual. I wasn't expecting that. You'll notice I missed the weapon throw afterwards because I didn't think it was going to shoot that down, like that far down. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that down sig. Here's the thing, bro. This guy just wasn't very good, bro. Every now and then you go against matchups where even if they're similar elo to you, oh, this was such a saucy ass play. Can we get an instant replay on that? This was such a saucy ass play. I love the creative guitar strings like this, where like you just enter a flow state. Oh my god, bro, that shit is saucy. And yeah, if you're getting hit by stuff like that, bro, do you really have a chance? Do you really have a chance? I meant to chase dodge down there. I didn't think I would hit the ground. Yeah, I'm just sending shit out. Like, I'm really not taking this match too seriously. I kind of knew I had this one in the bag, which isn't a good mindset because every now and then that mindset leads you to just get matches turned around on. He doesn't dodge there, gets hit by the end sig, and we just get a free ground pound punish. Yeah, this one was not looking too good for this guy. I know I had to hit this guy with some sauce, right? Skip ahead to the sauce. Okay, actually I didn't even hit any sauce on him. He just freaking left. So let's move on, bro. This guy was 23-36 if any of you are interested, so not too bad of a match there. And now here's where we get to an interesting one. An 0-3 record against Terrace. I have no idea when I played this guy, but all I know is that I hate Terraces, bro. An 0-3 record tells me that this guy's pretty good at the game. So let's see how this turns out, bro. This this was a solid ass match. I'm gonna tell you that much. This is probably one of the better matches in here. So let's get some deep match analysis, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Starting off, we get the first weapon. Katar is exactly what I'm looking for. Here's the thing. I do not want to mirror match this guy with an axe against Terrace, because as we know, my Katar is better than my axe, and there's a mental. That was risky as hell. Look at that. That was a risky ass ground pound. That's exactly what I was talking about. I did that earlier with the Magyar. That's what I mean, bro. He gets below me and he recovers me. That could have taken a turn for the very worst, bro. Gorgeous read there. Gorgeous read. I've been loving the chase dodge diagonal read off of Endland. I'm not going to rewind that, but I've been loving that read as of late. We're just catching all this guy's dodges, bro. This is what I mean, bro. I'm playing so aggressive. I'm just feeling good here, dude. I'm just feeling good. Passive play is boring as shit, bro. I'm trying to get the freaking fight on, dude. This shit's hype. But yeah, what I was saying before with Axe, if I'm going against a Terrace who I'm 0-3 with, I don't really want to Axe mirror match him. You know what I mean? Because there's a mental barrier there where it's like, oh, if this guy's this much better than me and he's playing Terrace, like, there's no chance I win the axe 1v1, right? That's kind of the mental barrier. Also, he gets hit by that axe somehow. I think he had a dodge. I don't know what that's up. I don't know what's up with that, but I meant to pick up the Katars there and I just completely fumble. That's nice. That wasn't on purpose. I don't want a goddamn axe here. When I'm low on HP like this, the last thing I want is a big clunky ass weapon where if you miss one hit, you can just get downered by hammer. So usually when I'm low on health, I favor Katars because it's just quick and you can really get people with like, people will really try and hit you a ton. Oh, big read. Oh my God, bro. Oh my. Beautiful. Watch this one. The down sig. What do we hit him with? Another down sig. And then we finish with an end sig. Absolutely cookie cutter. Gorgeous. We need an instant replay on that. We need an instant replay on that one. Absolutely gorgeous Katar combo. Ready? Watch. This is a classic OSLOTHS move, bro. I may as well have invented this shit, which I didn't. I saw Wrench do it a long time ago. Dude, this is actually a flawless Katar strat. Katar's players take notes right now. We catch the read, right? Classic side light, D light. And the dodge out read, just jump downer. It catches up dodge, it catches up diagonal dodge, and it catches out dodge, right? If you jump too high, they bounce off the floor and they don't get hit by the side light. So it's very important. It's a somewhat precise timing, but it's very important to not jump too high here when you do the dare. Hits the ground, we catch him with the side light. And a lot of people in this situation, they just fast fall. They don't mash jump. Some people mash jump and they escape, but a lot of people opt not to jump. If they do anything but jump here, they get hit by the chase dodge down air. And you guys, if you guys watch this channel, you know what's coming next. Chase dodge down side air. Gets them like 90% of the time. That shit is such an important Katar string to know. It is so important. And from there, it doesn't matter if I'm so far down. He's so much lower than me on health that I can escape. You always have enough options to touch the wall. We get a nice ground pound, and it's just a clean finish from here. We get the down sig, we get the slide charge down sig, and then we get the end sig. Absolutely gorgeous, bro. This shit was a beautiful combo coming out from me. Let's go, man. At this point, it's like, I basically knew I had this game in the bag. But he dodged out every single time I landed an end light, by the way. Every single time I land an end light, he dodges out. And that's just giving me free reads. Beautiful down sig. Oh my God, bro. Oh my. Oh my. He somehow touches the wall there, but guys, we have all the momentum. But here's the thing. Like, this game is not over. I'm going into Terrace, guys. This is the same character that can hit you with one axe end sig off stage and immediately kill you in white. That's the character we're playing against. So it's very important I don't do stupid shit like that, because otherwise I'm gonna choke the game. And that's not good because that will instantly kill my mental if I lose a game with this kind of lead. So we figured that out here. I'm like, okay, I gotta dial in. I think I have an axe queued up here, which is not ideal. And one thing you recognize with this guy, guys, look how much this guy's bouncing all over the place, right? So that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, okay, can I land an end sig here? Like, he wants that down air so bad on axe. That's your main approach option on axe. So we're looking at that. We're looking at him bouncing around, and we catch him with the end sig. Classic Ragnir move. If you're playing against a floaty player, just walk up to them and end sig because they're just going to jump into it. That guy's 14-17. We're looking at 24-17, and we are now at 24-20 elo. Next game, cue the exact same guy. And as you know with these rematches, this wasn't an actual rematch, we just happened to queue him again. But as some of you might know, the rematch is always the second game is usually where the set is decided, I guess, you know? Because this is the game where you realize, okay, who can adapt to the other's playstyle better, you know? Who ends up understanding the other person more? And let's just observe. First of all, we're winning the Axe Mirror here. Absolutely, well, pretty boring ass Axe gameplay actually, but we are winning the Axe Mirror, which is a solid place to start, man. We get the nice falling side air. He gets hit by everything. And I don't know why he keeps walking into weapon throws, but I'll take it, bro, because he just gave us a free kill. And now I'm in a more comfortable situation. I got my Katars, bro. I'm at basically a full stock lead here, and things are looking good for me, man. Things are looking good for me. Horrible play. We go for the Ghetto Linfei, don't we? Oh, I thought I was going to dash jump dare. That's what I wanted. I actually wanted to ground pound. I remember thinking so bad that I wanted to ground pound. He wastes his dodge there. That had some potential. The reason I noticed he burned his dodge, but I didn't want to go for a chase dodge down side air because I don't think I had enough options, if I recall. Or maybe I just didn't react in time to the gravity cancel. I don't know, but it was a good idea not to go for that. Let's see what goes on here. Oh my, bro. There's the chase dodge downsider. It catches recovery. Dude, this is an essential Katars. I gotta talk about this. If I ever make a Katars guide, bro, there's gonna be a whole chapter about this string right here. Down air, I notice he doesn't have a dodge. Down air, chase dodge, down side air, catch the recovery, instant free kill. That shit is so satisfying, bro. And am I losing? Is it even possible to lose this game? Yes, it is, because I'm playing against a Terraria, the guy who can kill you with one axe and sig. But is it really possible? You know what I mean? Whoa, I don't know where that shit came from. I was feeling myself a little too much there. I think he end-sigs me here, doesn't he? I forget. I don't know. He's kind of getting hit by the sauce the whole damn time. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. He dodges out every goddamn time. He dodges out every goddamn time, bro. Every single end light he dodges out. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Ready? Land the end light. He always dodged out. I've read this move like 4 times against this kid. You gotta mix up your dodges against Katars, bro. Like, I talk about not dodging. Like, I talk about the people who dodge every time, even if it's 100% random. Like, that's not a good idea against Katars, because even this dodge read catches out dodge, down out, and down. But if you're dodging predictably against a competent Katars player, you are asking to lose the game. We catch the dodge, he touches the stage again here, so he gets his dodge back. I know that. I can recall, bro. I'm zooming back in my thoughts right now, and I'm imagining what this guy has done in the situation previously. And I got it, bro. He spot dodges. I hover in the air a bit, boom, and we just go for the full suicide. And what do I do in this situation? He doesn't have his dodge right now. And I'm hitting him with a down air. Chase dodge downsider. Every goddamn time, bro. I know he doesn't have any options to come back. We die there, but it doesn't matter. 2 stock lead. We take another game off this Terraria. Absolutely beautiful. And this was my peak for the night. We are looking at, what are we at? 24-25. Rank 326 in the world. Or not the world, but US East. Guys, we're getting there. We are very close. Very, very exciting. But I did play one more game. I decided I would end it after this. And this actually happened multiple goddamn times today. And I don't know what it is with this phenomenon. Guys, look at this lead. Dude, look who I'm playing against. I'm not playing against some rookie ass bot. I'm playing against a BCX finalist, which I don't even know what that shit means, but BCX is the biggest tournament in the world. And someone who's literally in Valhallan right now. And this is what I hit him with off the bat, bro. I don't know. This has happened multiple times this game, bro. I don't got time to show them all. But, like, look what I hit this guy with. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's not over yet, bro. Dude, look at that damage lead already. Look at that damage lead already. We get him off stage. Oh my god, dude. But I still somehow managed to choke this shit because I don't know how to finish the game. Oh, dude. But that's all good. That's all good. He's still alive. He brought it back a bit. We end up killing him with an on-stage side air. I'm just gonna zoom through this game a bit because it's not that interesting. I mean, I'm playing against a goddamn Kaya, bro. Talk about cookie cutter gameplay. We are keeping the fun, aggressive playstyle alive, man. Not that this guy's like, I don't know. It's just, he's so boring for playing Kaya. I fumble this shit, which pissed me off. Once I fumble free kills like this, like, look at this, guys. Oh my, this shit pissed me off. It didn't necessarily piss me off, but it just like tilted me a bit, you know? It's just like, oh my, I could have had a free kill. Look, he burns his dodge. Burns his dodge on gravity cancel. I even catch the recovery, man. I even catch the recovery, and I fumbled a D like ground pound. Absolutely not good, bro. That could have led to a free kill. I don't know if it would have, because this guy's not bad. He would have probably escaped, but yeah, and from there I just tilted and lost. It's such a mental block to get past these guys. Oh, what the double deal? Yo, he's so good. Spear's so gay, dude. It's so hard to get past the mental block of like going against someone who you know is better than you. You know, I had an 0-2 record and this guy's actively in Valhallan. I don't know if he's 2700 or some shit. I played a bunch of 2600s today and I took him down to last talk. So I am getting better, man. I am getting better against these people, but I'm yet to beat anyone above 2500. I always choke to stupid shit. I always have it in the palm of my hand and then I fumble it, bro. It's just, they capitalize off the smallest mistakes, but we're getting there, man. Today was a very good ranked session. We're ending here at 24-21. I think I'm gonna call it there, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I really like making these videos. Let me know if I want to, if I should analyze other games, you know? I enjoy analyzing mine, but I also see myself like, I'd love to analyze like one of the pro tournament games or something, you know? Like, I'm not a very good commentator, but here's the thing, man. A lot of the Brawlhalla commentators, bro, they're not that good at the game. Like, they're very good at commentating, so it's no diss to them, because the job of the commentators of any tournament in any sport in any game is like just to make it interesting, you know, just hype up the crowd a bit, because everyone watching is a bot too. They don't know what's going on, bro. But maybe I could give like a perspective of like, okay, what are these guys actually thinking about? Like, what is Kinda thinking about? What is Sandstorm thinking about here? Because I think I have a better understanding of it than a lot of the commentators or a lot of people on YouTube, quite frankly, man. And I don't think that's a hot take, bro. We're trying to get to Valhallan right now, bro. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed this one, kind of. I got tilted and ranked, but I always enjoy analyzing the games. I'ma shut up. Yeah, peace.